So we have created tests for all the tables, and the percentage of those tables is failing. This is not going to be such high percentages in this demo, because in realistic workloads where you're moving stuff to data warehouse, you won't be having a ton of data that's going to be truncated, for example, right? Okay, let's start creating tests for views. I can, again, start creating one by one, or I can right-click and say generate tests for all views. Please keep in mind also this specific database has a ton of objects that cannot be used in data warehouse because they use XML methods, and so we won't be able to create for all of them, right? So if I go, for example, here into the employee, this one failed because human resource employee table was not created, right? So we are catching everything, right? So again, that's the reason. Let's see this one. Also remind, so you see this tendency of when you have a problem, especially with a table, it propagates all over the code base, and you wouldn't really know unless you have a testing framework, because for some things you know you weren't able to create them. But if you start changing things to make things compatible, then you will have this rippling effect. So it's very good to have the ability to know at first glance. VJob candidate, we weren't able to create it because it's an XML method, so there's no equivalent in Fabric Warehouse. And we were able to create some of these in this small but very difficult database to move. Okay, so let's run test for this one. And I want to say that views are tested exactly as tables. We'll read the data from the view on source and target staging database and compare all of the records. So even if you had billions of records, we can do this extremely efficiently, right? And now I can actually run tests for all views at once. So let's just do that to save some time. So far, so good. All right. Of the views which were able to be created, all of them pass.